of those who have had my back, it created what I think is a super cool mashup of modernism and classical theater. Speaking of, I couldn't have done it without my amazing production team, Lilly, Catie, and Jess. Woo! I am passionate about making theater, particularly Shakespeare, more widely accessible and understandable. I want this to be something everyone enjoys without being confused about some of the Shakespearean language. I structured the show so that my dad could watch this and have fun with it. Time and time again goes out to him and to everyone else's parents who didn't have the chance to study and understand Shakespeare. It's important for me that those behind the scenes had, I hope, as much fun as the audience will tonight. My vision was to have the best time creating and directing it, and for the actors to do the same by expressing themselves freely. From the big, exuberant mashup of inspired art, starting with Pink Floyd and ending with 80s heavy metal and queer culture, I'd say we have achieved this well. So maybe you'll fall in love with Shakespeare, skateboarding Rosalind, or rock star Lady Macbeth along the way. I hope this production will bring you joy, make you laugh, or even inspire you the way those before me have. In preparation for your journey, please heed the content warnings on page 3 of your programs. There's also photosensitivity warnings throughout the show. If you'd like to follow along with the script, please see page 15 and scan the QR code to do so. So pack your bags and hold on to your seats. Get ready for the journey of a lifetime across time and space. A journey with different and overlapping narratives, periods, and characters. Get ready for a radical night throughout time. Enjoy the show, and I'll see you on the flip side. Woo! waltz right in without saying sorry.
Make a speech? What, we gonna play or something? Dumb as hell! We don't need one of us dressed up as some drunken Cupid, scaring chicks to death with a bow and arrow for theater props. I mean, who needs a monologue to explain I'm in there? Let them judge us how they want. We're only here to revel a while and then we'll get out of here.
Just give me the light to hold. I'm in no mood for dancing. My heart's so heavy, I might as well hold up the light.
Oh no! Sweet Romeo, you gotta dance!
Believe me, I'm not gonna dance. You two have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have soles heavy as lead. See? It weighs me to the ground so I can't move.
Well, you're a lover! Go borrow Cupid's wings! Go soar above the rest of us!
I'm too sore from Cupid's arrows to soar with his feathers. I'm so bound by this burden of love, people bounding around happily. I'm weighed down with woe, sink under this heavy burden of love.
Well, you would burn in love if you sank inside of it. I mean, come on. Isn't that too much for such a tender thing as love?
Love is tender. To me it seems too rough, too rude, too unruly, and it pricks me like a thorn.
Well, if love be rough with you, then you be rough with love. If love a prick for pricking you, that'll beat love down. Napoleon, give me a mask for my face. A mask for a mask, am I right, boy?
We're here! Come on! Let's not once we're inside. We'll hit the dance floor.
No, not me. Just give me the light. You two with light hearts get out there and dance. As a wise man once said, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So I'll just
Come on, man. Are you being serious? You want to get a stick in the mud and let us pull you out? I'll go love your stuffing up to your ass. Come on. We're burning daylight.
Sorry tonight.
I meant we're wasting our lights, which are useless and we're just going to stand around. I'm going to twist it. I have good intentions.
I know we don't have any bad intentions about going to this party. I just have a weird feeling about it.
Why, may I ask?
I had a dream last night.
So did I.
What was yours?
The dreamers often lie.
Yeah, right, they lie in bed when they're dreaming some things.
Then I see that Queen Mab has visited you.
Queen Mab? Who the hell is she?
Well, she's the fairy's midwife, of course. No bigger than the stone in the ring on your finger. She rides on carriages pulled by tiny little creatures open as noses while they're sleeping. The wheel spokes are made of spider's legs, the cover is made of grasshopper wings, and the harnesses are made from the smallest spider webs. The horse collars are made from moonbeams, and her whip is a single cobweb attached to a cricket bone. And her wagon driver is a tiny gnat wearing a gray coat, not even half as big as the skies. Rain. Her carriage is an empty hazelnut carved by a squirrel and an old war move, of course, for the fairy's carriage builders for centuries. And with this kick-ass carriage, she rides each night through the brains of lovers who then dream about love. She rides over lawyers' fingers and they dream about their feet. She rides over ladies' lips and they dream of kisses. Put blisters on their lips because their breath smells so sweet, like they've been flossing with candy. Sometimes she rides over a banker's nose and he dreams of sniffing out a way to make some money. Sometimes she even tickles the priest's nose with the money from the offering box and he dreams of becoming the richest man. Sometimes she rides over a soldier's neck and he dreams of victory and of fine whiskey before suddenly waking, frightened by the sound of explosions. And then he prays and goes back to sleep. Man is the one who tangles the hair of horses' manes at night, so tangled that the hair hardens, and if you undo the knots, they bring you nasty luck. She's the one who...
Marquisio, chill. What you're talking is nonsense.
It's fucking fugazi.
True. I'm talking about dreams. Which are the children of an idle brain, born from nothing except imagination. They're as flighty as the air, as fickle as the wind, which one moment blows from the frozen north, and then gets angry and goes and blows from the humid south.
All this fickle wind you're talking about is blowing us off course. Hurry up, or we're gonna be late to the party.
I told you I have a bad feeling about this party. It's like the start of some awful convoluted plot that ends in my demise. Well, I guess I was in charge of my fate can steer me wherever they choose. Let's go, my lusty friends.
Start the rhythm.
Every night I live and die, you a party to my bones. Watch the wasters for the speakers when my blood's beneath the outside. Graceless night. I hate the headlines and the weather. I
One will be wounded by wisdom and the other mad without any.
But is all this for your father?
No, some of it is for my child's father. Oh, how those briars is this working day world.
They are but burrs, cousin, thrown upon me in holiday foolery. If we walk not on the trodden paths, our very petticoats will catch them.
Well, I could shake those burrs off my coat, but these burrs are in my heart.
Cough them away.
Well, I would try to if I could cry and have him.
Come. Wrestle with thy affections.
Oh, but my feelings are taking the side of a better wrestler than myself.
Well, good luck to you then. You will wrestle him eventually and fall. But let's put these jokes aside and talk in earnest. Is it possible, on such a sudden, that you should fall into so strong a liking with old Sir Roland's youngest son?
Oh, but if my father loves his father dearly.
Doth it therefore ensue that you should love his son dearly? By this kind of chase, I should hate him, for my father hated his father dearly. Yet I hate not Roland.
Please hate him not for my sake.
Why should I not? Doth he not deserve well?
Well, let me love him for that, and do you love him because I do? Look, here comes the dude.
With his eyes full of anger.
Madam! You listening while you still can and get you from our court.
Me? Oh,
You, niece, if you are found within 20 miles of our court in 10 days' time, thou diest for it.
well, I beg your grace. Let me go with the knowledge of what crime I have committed. If that I do not dream or be not frantic, if I do hold intelligence or have acquaintance with mine own desires, as I do trust that I do, then, dear uncle, I've never had so much as a half-formed thought that could have offended your highness.
All traitors say things like this. If they could purge their guilt with words, they would be as innocent as God himself. It should be enough for you to know that I trust thee not.
And yet your mistrust cannot make me a traitor. Tell me whereon the likelihood depends.
Thou art thy father's daughter, there's enough.
So was I when your highness took his dukedom, so was I when your highness banished him. Treason is not inherited, my lord, or if we did derive it from our friends, what's that to me? My father was no traitor. So, my lord, don't make the mistake of assuming that I'm treacherous just because I'm poor.
Dear sovereign, let me speak. Yes, Celia, we let her stay here for your sake. Otherwise, she would have been banished with her father.
I did not then entreat to have her stay. It was your own decision made with compassion. I was too young at the time to value her, but now I really know her. If she is a traitor, then so am I. We have always slept together, woken up together, learned, played, and eaten together. Wherever we went together, inseparable, like the two swans who pulled Juno's chariot.
She is too subtle for thee, and her smoothness, her very patience, speak to the people, and they pity her. Thou art a fool. She robs you of your name, and thou wilt show more bright and seem more virtuous when she is gone. Then open not thy lips, the judgment I have passed on her is firm and unchangeable. She is banished.
Pronounce thy sentence then on me, my liege. I cannot and will not live out of her company.
You are a fool. You, niece, prepare yourself to leave. If you remain here longer than I have given you, then upon my honor and on my word as a duke, you will die.
Rosalind, whither wilt thou go? Wilt thou change fathers? I will give thee mine. I charge thee, be thou not more grieved than I am.
I have more reason to be.
Thou hast not. Cousin, prithee, be cheerful. Don't you realize the Duke has also banished me, his daughter?
That he hath not.
No, he hasn't. Rosalind lacked then the love that teaches thee that thou and I are one. Will we be separated? Tell me apart, sweet girl. No. Let my father find another heir instead. Therefore, plan with me how we may escape, where to go, and what to take with us. Don't try and take all of this upon yourself, to know your grief alone and leave me out. I swear by the heavens, which have grown pale in sympathy with our sorrows, that I will go with you no matter what you say.
Why? Whither shall we go?
To seek my uncle, your father, in the forest of Arden.
Well, alas, what danger will it be to us, maids as we are, to travel forth so far? Beauty provokes thieves sooner than gold.
I'll cut myself and pour in me the tower, and smear my face with dirt. You do the same thing, and then you can pass by and not attracted by attackers.
Were it not better, because that I am more than common tall, if I did suit me at all points like a man, a gallant purple axe upon my thigh, a boar spear in my hand, and in my heart lie there what hidden woman's fear there will. Well, swashing in a martial outside like so many other cowardly men who hide their true feelings behind their outward appearances.
What shall I call you when you are a man?
I'll take no less of a name than that of Jove's own page, so be sure to call me Ganymede. And what will you be called?
Something that references my current state. I'll no longer be Celia, but rather Aliena.
Cousin. What if we took that clownish fool from your father's court and brought him with us? Would he not be a comfort to us on our travels?
Oh, he'll go over the wide world with me. Leave me alone to the women. Let's away. Get our jewels and our wealth together. Devise the fittest time and safest way to hide us from the pursuit that will be made after my flight. And now we go, happily, to liberty and not to banishment. Woo!
But I'm hungry. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
Let me be better acquainted with thee.
They say you are a melancholy fellow.
I am so. I do love it better than laughing.
Well, those that are in extremity of either are abominable fellows, and do betray themselves to every modern censure worse than drunkards.
Why, 'tis good to be sad and say nothing.
Why, then 'tis good to be opposed.
My melancholy is not like the scholars,
Nor the musicians, which is
absurdly elaborate, nor the courtiers, which is proud, nor the soldiers, which is ambitious, nor the lawyers, which is sneaky,
nor the ladies, which is nice.
nor the lovers, which is all of these. It is a melancholy of manner, compounded of many simples, extracted of many objects, and indeed the sundry contemplation of my travels, in which my often rumination wraps me in a most humorous sadness.
So then you are a traveler. Why then you truly have good reason to be sad, for I fear you have sold your own lands to see other men's. Then to have seen much and to have nothing is to have rich eyes and poor hands.
Yes, I've gained my experience.
And your experience makes you sad. I would rather have a fool to make me merry than experience to make me sad. And to travel for it too.
Good day and happiness to you, dear Rosalind. Well, goodbye to you if you're going to speak in my verse.
Farewell, monsieur traveler. Look, you lisp and wear strange suits and disable all the benefits of your country, be out of love with your nativity, and almost chide God for making you that countenance you are, else I shall scarce think you have swam in a gondola. Why, how now, Orlando? Where have you been all this while? If you pull another trick like that on me, never appear in my sight again.
My beautiful Rosalind, I've arrived within an hour of when I promised I would.
You would break a promise made in love by a whole hour? You could say that Cupid had nudged a man who would be even 1,000th part of a minute late to meet his beloved, but his heart would still be in one piece. He might have some affection, but he wouldn't be in love.
Forgive me, dear Rosalind.
No, if you're so ready to go all the early, I would rather be wooed by a snail.
By a snail?
Yes, by a snail. For though he comes slowly, he carries his whole house on his head. A better marriage settlement than you can offer a woman, I think. Ooh. Plus, he carries his destiny with him.
What's that?
Why, horns, which men such as you are made to be beholding to your wives for. Yet he comes armed in his fortune and prevents the slander of his wife.
Virtue is no horn maker. My Rosalind is virtuous.
And I am your Rosalind.
It pleases him to call you that, but he has another Rosalind somewhere with a prettier face than yours.
Come, woo me, for now I'm in a holiday humor and like enough to consent. Tell me, what would you say to me now if I were your very, very precious Rosalind?
I would kiss before I spoke.
Well, you were better speak first, and then when you were gravelled for lack of matter, you might take occasion to kiss. When very great orators are out of things to say, they spit, and for lovers lacking words, the cleverest strategy is to kiss.
But what if my kisses
Well, then she puts you to entreaty, and there begins new matter.
Who could be outbeing before his beloved mistress?
Well, Mary, that should you if I were your mistress. Else I should think my honesty ranker than my wit.
What, would I have to give up my suit?
Well, not out of your clothes, but But aren't I your Rosalind?
I take some joy in saying you are, because then it's like I'm talking to her.
Well, in your person, I say, I will not have you.
Then, in my own person, I die.
No, hey, die by a journey. This poor world is almost 6,000 years old, and in all that time, there has never any one man died vide licet in a love cause. Troilus had his brains dashed out by a Grecian club, yet he did what he could to die before it. He's one of the very patterns of love. Leander would have lived many a fair year, though Hero had turned none, were it not for a hot midsummer's night when the poor youth went to wash himself in the Hellespont, got a cramp, and drowned. But the foolish poets of that age said he died from love of Hero, not from drowning. All such stories are lies. Men have died from time to time, and worms have eaten them, but none have died from love.
I hope the real Rosalind doesn't think that way, for her frown alone might kill me.
By this hand it will not kill a fly. But come, now I will be your Rosalind in a more coming on disposition. Ask me what you will, I will grant it.
Then love me, Rosalind.
Aye, faith will I, Fridays and Saturdays and all.
And wilt thou have me?
Aye, and 20 more alike.
What sayest thou?
Well, aren't you a good man?
I hope so.
Never have too much of a good thing. Come, sister, you will be the priest and marry us. Orlando, give me your hands. What say you?
Really, marry us.
I am not a priest. I cannot say the words.
Well, you must begin. Do you, Orlando?
Fine. Do you, Orlando, take Rosalind to be your wife?
I do.
I would when?
What now? As fast as she can marry us.
Well, then you must say, I take you, Rosalind, as my wife.
I take you, Rosalind, as my wife.
Well, I might ask you for your commission, but I do take the Orlando as my husband. Now I've anticipated the priest and answered the question before I was even asked. My thoughts went before my actions.
So do all thoughts, they have wings.
Orlando, tell me how long you would have her after you have possessed her.
Forever and a day.
Oh, no, say a day without the ever. No, Orlando. Men are April when they woo, December when they wed. Maids are made when they are maids, but the skies change when they are wives. I'll be more jealous of you than a wild rooster is of his hen, noisier than a parrot scolding the rain, shallower than an ape, and more giddy in my desires than a monkey. I will weep over nothing like a statue of Diana in a fountain, or cry even harder when you're disposed to be married, and when you're trying to sleep, I'll laugh like a hyena.
Will my Rosalind do so?
I swear on my life she'll like just like me.
Oh, but she is wise.
Else she could not have the wit to do this. The wiser, the wayward her. Make the doors upon a woman's wit twill out at the casement. Shut that twill out at the keyhole, stop that twill fly with the smoke out of the chimney.
Man that had a wife with such a wit, he might say wit with a wilt.
Well, nay, you might keep that check for it till you met your wife's wit going to your neighbor's bed.
And what wit could wit have to excuse that?
Well, she could say she was at the neighbor's looking for you. You'll never find her without an answer unless you find her without a tongue.
Rosalind, I have to leave you for 2 hours now.
Alas, dear love, I cannot live without you for 2 hours.
I must attend the Duke at dinner. By 2 o'clock, I will be with you again.
Go your ways, go your ways. I knew what you would prove. My friends told me as much and I thought no better. Your flattering tongue won me. Now I'm just one more seduced and abandoned woman, so come take me dead!
Sweet Rosalind.
I swear, honestly, truly, by God and by all the flowery oaths that aren't actually dangerous, that if you break even the tiniest part of your promise or come even a minute after 2 o'clock, I will think you the most pitiful promise breaker, the falsest lover, and the most unworthy match for Rosalind out of every man on earth. Therefore, beware my disapproval, and keep your promise.
I'll keep my word just as faithfully as if you really were my Rosalind. So, adieu.
Well, time is the old judge who examines men like you. Only time will tell what kind of man you really are. Adieu.
You have totally slandered our sex in this love talk of yours. You gotta pull off your man's jacket and show the whole world the bird that attacked her own nest.
Oh, cuz, my pretty little cousin, that is now how many fathoms deep I am in love. But it cannot be sounded. My affection has an unknown bottom, like the Bay of Portugal.
Or rather bottomless, that as fast as you pour affection in, it runs out.
No, like Cupid, that wicked bastard son of Venus, that blind, naughty little boy who makes everyone else go blind just because he can't see. Let him be the judge of just how deeply I am in love. I'll tell thee, Alina, I can't be out of the sight of him. You'll find some shade beside when he comes.
I'll sleep.
masses, evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction.
They met me in the day of success, and I have learned by the perfectist report that they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned the desire to question them further, they made themselves air, into which they vanished. While I stood wrapped in the wonder of it, came missives of the king, who all held me Thane of Cawdor, by which title before, these word sisters saluted me and referred me to the coming on of time, with hail king that shall be. This have I thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partners of greatness, that thou may not lose the dews of rejoicing by being ignorant of what greatness is promised thee. Lay it to thy heart, and farewell. Glamis thou art, and Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet do I fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldest be great, art not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. What thou wouldest highly, wouldest thou holily, wouldest not play false, and yet wouldest wrongly win. Thou dost have, great Glamis, the which Christ thus thou must do. If thou have it, the which rather thou dost fear to do, than wishest to be undone. Hie thee hither, that I may pour my spirits in thine ear and chastise the veiler of my tongue. All that impedes thee from the golden round, which fate and metaphysical aid to seem to have thee crowned withal. What is your tidings?
The king comes here tonight.
Thou art not to say it. Is not that master with him who or so would have informed for preparation?
So please you, it is true. Our Thane is coming. One of my fellows at the speed of him, who, almost dead for breath, had scarcely more than would make out his message.
Give him tidings. He brings great news. The raven himself is hoarse, that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Calm your spirits that tell mortal thoughts, and set me here, and fill me from the crown to toe, top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood, stop up the access and passage to remorse, that no compunctious visitings of nature shall shake the foul purpose, nor keep peace between the affectionate. Come to my woman's breast, and take my milk for gall. You murdering ministers, wherever your silence subsists, you wait on nature's mischief. Come, thick nights, and pall thee in the dunning smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the wood it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold, hold! And oh, how hereafter! Thy letter hath transported me beyond the ignorant present, and I feel now the future in the instant.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when he will tense,
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
oh, never shall sun thy glory cease. Your face, my thing, is as a book that man may read strange matters. To beguile the time, look like the time. Bear welcome in your eye, your head, your tongue. Look like the innocent flowers, but be the serpent under it. He that's coming must be provided for, and you shall put this night's great business into my dispatch. It shall to our nights and days to come give solely sovereign sway and masterdom.
We will speak further.
Only look up clear. To alter favor ever is to fear. Leave all the rest to me.
If it were done when 'tis done, then twere well it were done quickly. If the assassination could trample up the consequence and catch with his Circe's success, but this blow might be the be-all and the end-all here. But here upon this bank and shoal of time, we jump the life to come. But in these cases, we still have judgment here, that we but teach bloody instructions, which being taught, return to plague the inventor. This even-handed justice commends the ingredients of the poisoned chalice to our own lips. He's here in double trust. First, as I am his kinsman and his subject, strong both against the deed, then as his host, who should, against his murderer, shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides, this Duncan hath borne his faculties so meek, hath been so clear in his great office, that his virtues will plead like angels trumpet-tongued against the deep damnation of his taking off, and pity, like a naked newborn babe striking a blast, or heaven's cherubim horsed upon the sightless couriers of the air, shall blow the horrid deed in every eye, that tears shall drown the wind. I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent, but only vaulting ambition, which or leaps itself and falls on the other. How now, what news?
He has almost supped. Why have you left the chamber?
Hath he asked for me?
No, not he has.
We will proceed no further in this business. He hath honored me of late, and I have got bolted opinions from all sorts of people that would be worn now in their newest gloss, not cast aside so soon.
Has the hope drunk within your dress herself? Has his license? And waits it now to look so green and pale and wanted so freely. From this time such I account thy love. Art thou feared to be the same in thy old acts and valor as art to desire? Wouldst thou esteem the ornament of life, and live a coward in thy own esteem? than milk's meat. I would, while he was smiling in my face, to have plucked my nipples to his fullest gums and dashed the brains out. Had I so sworn as you have done to this, if we should fail, we fail. But screw your courage to stick in place. It will not fail. When Duncan is asleep, we're to rather his long day's journey some re-invite him. His two chamberlains, while I with wine and wassail to convince their memory. The water of the brain shall be a few, the receipt of reason, a limb faculty. While others wind their sleep, their drenched natures lies in the death. What cannot you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan? What not put upon his spongy officers, who will bear the guilt of our great quell?
Bring forth men children only, for thy undaunted mettle should compose nothing but veils. Will it not be received when we have marked blood the faces of those sleepy two and used their very daggers that they have done it?
Who dares to see the others, as we shall make our griefs and clamor roar upon his death?
I am settled. Bend up each corporal agent to this terrible feat. Away, and mock the time with fairer show. False face must hide what the false heart doth know.